you will see some of these prayer postures. In fact, I saw one a few days ago. The guy was holding the pillar and was nodding the pillar, and somebody said, this kind of people, they are usually very wicked. And you see, well, we have tested and seen, and I want to believe that the person that is trying to make that analogy or that statement may have become a victim of their wickedness, because these postures that I'm speaking about is not physical postures but are heart postures. Has it not bothered you that we are a praying generation, and yet the return on investment on prayer is not seen in our lives? And the reason for that is because even though we have the utterance of prayer, we do not have a sufficient posture of prayer. If your prayer labors are accurate, there should be a return on investment. The Bible says, and they go from strength to strength, every one of them that appeareth before God in Zion. So the Bible tells us that the first posture not to sustain is called the posture of the hypocrites, because their intention is never even to get to God. The intention of these guys is to be seen of men. So anytime they stand on the streets, anytime they stand in the synagogue, their intention is not to get the heart of God. Their intention is to get the praises of men. For this kind of people, they have their reward, because truly you will be seen of men. Every time they pray, they begin with a loud voice. They want to be called prayer warriors and prayer champions. But when you look at their life, that which should be equated to a man that pray, even transformation, is far from their life. I told you one that went from place to place amongst us, stealing. And my brother Richard here was a victim of his many crimes. But when you see this guy pray, you would think that Jesus is his senior cousin. In fact, one of the days we finished a vigil here, and people wanted to sleep, and that was a rugged vigil. But after prayer, this guy was just beginning. He continued. Had to ask Richard to send him out, let him go outside and continue his prayer labors. But the next day he was in the police net, and he was not there because he was accused. He was there because he actually stole. So this man sustained a prayer posture that Jesus did not give accreditation to. The posture of the hypocrite. Jesus said we should not sustain that one. That's the first posture not to sustain in the place of prayer, the posture of the hypocrites.